Tony Romo was arrested overnight for allegedly driving while intoxicated.
Tony Romo has been arrested here in Milwaukee.
Tony Romo, Cowboys legend. Well, he's facing a court date after an arrest in Milwaukee.
Tony Romo has been arrested and released for first offense OWI.
Former football star and NFL analyst Tony Romo has been arrested for driving under the influence.
I was just able to confirm the arrest last night of NFL great Burlington native and NFL broadcaster Tony Romo. This is his booking photo that we just obtained from the sheriff's office here. Romo, we've learned, was arrested for operating under the influence. It's not a criminal offense, it's a civil forfeiture. So Romo was booked at the jail.
Tony Romo just handed us the most Wisconsin arrest story in NFL history, and I have to talk about it. Thursday night, July 23rd, CBS's #1 guy, the man making $18 million a year to yell, "Oh baby," into a microphone every Sunday, gets pulled over doing the exact opposite of predicting the play. 6:18 p.m., southbound on I-43, on a bridge in Milwaukee. Cops say he failed the field sobriety test badly enough that they had no choice but to book him. And look, real quick before anybody comes for me in the comments, drunk driving isn't a joke, it's genuinely dangerous, and I'm glad nobody got hurt. Moving on, because everything after this gets ridiculous. Here's the plot twist nobody saw coming. Romo wasn't even in Milwaukee for some wild weekend. He was there for the Wisconsin State Amateur Golf Championship. The man got arrested coming home from a golf tournament, not a nightclub, not a bachelor party, a golf tournament in his own home state. Dude's from Burlington, Wisconsin, 20 minutes down the road. Tony Romo got popped for a DUI in his literal hometown like a running back getting tackled 1 yard from the end zone he grew up playing on. And how did he even play in that tournament? He tied for 73rd place. My guy couldn't even win the thing he apparently needed to unwind from afterward. Now, the mugshot. The mugshot is the real headline here. Most people get arrested, they look like they just watched their dog run away. Tony Romo's mugshot? Dude is smirking, smiling, looking dead into that camera like he's about to cut to commercial. This is a man who's thrown more big game interceptions than anybody in Cowboys history, and he still can't catch an L on camera without looking like he's enjoying it. Legally speaking, this actually isn't as bad as the internet's making it sound. First offense OWI in Wisconsin is a civil citation, not even a criminal charge. We're talking a fine somewhere between $150 and $300. Tony Romo makes more than that in the time it takes him to say he's gotta get out of bounds here. He's due in court September 21st, and unless something changes, he'll probably pay the fine and walk right back into the booth like nothing happened. But here's why the timing stings extra for CBS. Romo's already been getting cooked by media critics all year. Reports say the guy doesn't look like he's doing his homework anymore, that he and Jim Nantz have turned into this weird uncle-nephew act where Romo cracks jokes and Nantz just tries to keep up. The prediction magic that made him must-watch TV a few years back, reportedly gone, replaced by bits and tangents mid-broadcast. So the same year people are already questioning whether Romo's lost his edge in the booth, he goes and hands the whole internet a golf course DUI with a smirking mugshot attached. You could not write a worse week for the brand if you tried. And this isn't even his first time going viral for the wrong reasons. Remember the Giselle comment? Brady throws his 600th touchdown, a fan grabs the ball, and Romo jokes on air that the kid should get a date with Giselle Bundchen as a reward.
So what do you want? $1 million? No. Oh, no, a date with Giselle. A date with Giselle and I'm in. Tom? Okay, Tom will do it. He'll allow it. One time.
That clip lived in Twitter infinity for years. Tony Romo has a real pattern of turning a normal Sunday into a headline that has nothing to do with football. And look, before we bury the guy completely, let's give credit where it's due. Because Romo's actual playing career is genuinely stacked. Undrafted free agent out of Eastern Illinois, turns into a 4-time Pro Bowler and the Dallas Cowboys all-time leader in passing yards and touchdown passes, 34,183 career passing yards, 248 touchdowns, a career passer rating of 97.1, which is still the highest mark in NFL history for any quarterback who never won a Super Bowl as a starter. In 2014, he led the entire league with a 113.2 passer rating, tossing 34 touchdowns against just 9 picks. The guy was legitimately great at football. He just also happens to be really, really good at generating headlines that have nothing to do with any of that. And speaking of headlines that had nothing to do with football, we can't talk Romo controversies without bringing up the Jessica Simpson curse. Back in 2007, Romo starts dating Jessica Simpson, and suddenly every time she shows up in the stands, he has a rough game. 3 picks against the Eagles with Simpson watching from a suite, and Cowboys fans lost their entire minds, blaming a pop star for a quarterback's stat line like she was personally tipping his passes. Terrell Owens even weighed in publicly, saying Simpson wasn't exactly a fan favorite in that locker room. Romo eventually dumped her a day before her birthday in 2009, which is its own level of cold-blooded. And just this year, people online started comparing the whole saga to Taylor Swift showing up for Travis Kelce games, joking that Jessica walked so Taylor could run. Point is, this man had main character energy since before main character energy was a phrase. Oh, and here's your fun fact for the day. After he retired from the NFL in 2017, Tony Romo briefly became an NBA player. Sort of. Mark Cuban, being Mark Cuban, signed into a one-game contract with the Dallas Mavericks for the final game of that season, fulfilling Romo's actual childhood dream of playing pro basketball. He suited up, sat on the bench the entire game, never checked in, and still technically has an NBA transaction on his record. Tom Brady's out here trying to become part owner of a franchise. Romo just wanted to sit on an NBA bench in shorts for one night. And honestly, respect. So where does this actually leave him? CBS is paying this man top dollar to be the voice of NFL football for the next decade. A civil citation probably doesn't cost him the chair, but every broadcast this season, every close game, every time he says something even slightly off, somebody's going to be in the replies with that smirking mugshot ready to go. That's the real penalty here, not the fine, the internet's memory. Tony Romo went to go play golf in his own hometown and came home with a court date and the best meme material of the NFL offseason. Ball don't lie, and apparently neither does a Wisconsin sobriety test.